Hello, my name is Eddie Garrido. I was recently inspired by a TED Talk about sharing ideas. So I want to bring up a problem that we've had for years that increasingly gets worse, and also I want to share an idea that might lead to a solution to help prevent it. And please hear me out till the end of this recording because I will need your help sharing this recording or perhaps taking action. Maybe somehow you can participate in making this solution a reality. The problem or problems I'm talking about are mass shootings and the needless loss of innocent lives, guns and firearms being misused. I'm not talking about the same arguments about gun control or the right to bear arms, but I will talk about an idea that might work and may prevent the loss of innocent lives. Now, mass shootings are a huge problem. Mass shootings are a reality. They may not happen every day, but it seems they can happen anywhere at any time. School shootings like the one in Parkland, Florida, that claimed the lives of 17 people and ruining the lives of many others. The shooting in Orlando claiming 49 lives and ruining many others. In Connecticut, 27 students killed in an elementary school. Let's not forget the Virginia Tech massacre, claiming the lives of 32 people, wounding 17 others, and ruining the lives of many others. I keep saying, and ruining the lives of many others, because the papers and the news only report the deaths and the wounded. They don't mention the families and friends that are scarred for life. They don't tell you the aftermath and the pain that friends and families have to endure and will have to endure for the rest of their lives. You see, I am one of those many others. One of my dearest friends, my best friend, a brother per se. He was needlessly shot and killed by an idiot with a gun. He was just an innocent bystander. I did some research, and according to CNN, the US makes up less than 5% of the population of the world, but holds 31% of mass shootings in the entire world. Americans own the most guns per person in the world. About 4 in 10 saying they either own a gun or live in a home with guns, according to a 2017 Pew Center study. 48% of Americans say that they grew up in a house with guns. Now, the right to bear arms is in the Constitution. Some people say, let's increase gun control, but obviously any attempt that has been tried hasn't really worked. Now, some of these shootings and accidents happen because a kid took their father's gun or a gun that didn't belong to them. So I offer a solution, or rather an idea for a solution. You see, my phone, when locked, it either needs a password or my fingerprint to unlock it. My suggestion is to add sensors on every gun sold in the US, and that laws are passed so that every gun sold has this technology. We would add a thumbprint reader sensor on the grip of the guns, much like the sensor on the bottom of an iPhone. So a sensor right here in the grip, perhaps in the index finger. This is a BB gun. It's a BB gun. So we would add a thumbprint or fingerprint sensor on the grip of the guns, much like the sensor on the button of an iPhone. The point is that no one else can shoot that gun but the registered owner, which in turn would lead to a better database for registered owners of firearms. We need to pass laws that mandate that registered owners of firearms do retrofit with this technology guns they already own. We need laws that require background checks, not just criminal but also personal, to purchase a firearm. and laws that require access to mental and psychological records. A psychological test should be provided together with gun training to allow the purchase of a firearm. And this should be mandatory. Much like the drinking age is 21 nationwide, civilians should be at least 21 to be able to buy firearms. The police would have to crack down on collecting as many illegal firearms as possible. Imagine firearms that cannot fire unless the registered owner of the firearm shoots it. I believe this technology, with supporting laws, would prevent many accidental deaths, and it may slow gun violence significantly. So I ask companies like Google and Apple, engineers and programmers with the know-how to produce something like this, please get involved. If I had the expertise of engineering and the technological know-how, I would do it. But unfortunately, I do not. There is a saying that goes something like this: it takes a village. Mass shootings and accidental deaths by firearms are huge problems that happen in our schools, in our communities, and in our own backyards. So again, I ask companies like Alphabet, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, or any company that has a large research and development department, please develop something like this. Furthermore, if you, as an individual, have the means or the know-how, let's try to make this a reality. This would be a form of gun control that would not infringe the constitutional right to bear arms. It just makes firearms that only the registered owners can shoot. I would suggest a GPS on every gun as well, but that would open an entire different can of worms, and I haven't weighed the pros and cons of that. Please share this video. Please share this idea with as many people as you can. Perhaps we'll prevent the loss of innocent lives, and perhaps we can make a difference. Thank you.